Hi, everyone. My name is Tejas. I'm the head of business development, like Dakota said, at StudyFetch. And to give you guys like a quick overview of what StudyFetch is, we're an AI learning platform that we built for students. Me and the rest of the founding team, we all loved using Quizlet throughout high school and college, and we wanted to build a better version of that. And I think we've done that here. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick demo of the StudyFetch platform and how it works. So StudyFetch is based around your professor or teacher's course materials. So the first thing you do when you come to our platform is you would upload whatever your teacher or professor has given you in terms of course material, whether that's PDFs, PowerPoints, YouTube videos, Word docs, Google Docs, really anything you would get from class. So this is the upload page right here, so you can upload anything you see in any file format. The first thing we offer are AI-generated notes. So on the left, I've uploaded a PowerPoint. On the right are the notes that come from it. So we AI generate these notes. If you'll notice, everything is cited. So you can, for example, hey, I have a question about what a limit order is. I can go to page 14 on my PowerPoint slide and ask a question. So that's kind of like the basics of how our notes feature works. Another very cool thing that a lot of students I think really appreciate is any diagram, chart, equation you can circle. I'll just do that again. And you can ask our AI to explain it for you. So I'm gonna ask our AI, and his name is Sparky, so he's present throughout the entire platform. He's our chatbot. I can say, hey, explain this for me, and he'll do it. So there you go. So it'll go through it. If you notice, it'll actually cite where it's getting the information from again. So page 26. That's a big thing. That's a big thing for us. We want to kind of encourage students to go back to the actual PowerPoint or PDF to learn more if they're still confused. So that's kind of our notes feature. The next kind of major feature that a lot of students really appreciate is our flashcards. So we can AI generate any flashcards from any material that the student uploads. So if we hit create for material, so on this page, I can select where I want my flashcards to be generated from. So I'm going to click this PowerPoint and click continue. On this page, I can kind of determine what type of flashcards. So I can make kind of more multiple choice questions on the flashcards, or I can just do kind of traditional term and definitions. So we'll create a pretty small one right here. And creating kind of practice tests or flashcards usually doesn't take more than, I'd say, 30 seconds. So RA is pretty quick in that regard. But yeah. So on this page, you can kind of edit the flashcards, so you can look them over, see if you want to change any terms or definitions. So I'm going to click Study Now. And then you can go through them. Very easy to do so. Another thing that we've kind of more recently added is spaced repetition. So the way that works is, I'll go to a different one. So for example, if I know this term, value investing, I'm going to click Easy. It's going to put that at the back of the flashcard set, and it might not show that to me again because I already know it, versus if I don't know this term, I'm going to click again. It's going to show me that flashcard much sooner because I'm still working on that concept. I need to relearn it. So that's kind of how our flashcards works. We have Sparky on the right. He's present throughout pretty much the entire platform for you to ask your question, whether you don't understand the definition or you don't understand the term on our flashcard. So my personal favorite feature is our practice tests and quizzes. I think a lot of teachers and professors, they never really gave enough practice questions when I was in high school or college. So we built this feature to essentially create infinite kind of practice tests and quizzes, and they're all unique based off of, again, the course material that the student uploads. So we can create one off of, again, the same PowerPoint. And we can, again, choose the type of questions we want to appear on our practice test. So we will do a couple multiple choice, true, false. We've recently added kind of exam-specific questions. So if you're studying for the MCAT or something like the CFA, Series 65, Series 7, we have a question. You can kind of mold the questions to be like they would be on that particular exam. So I'm going to AI generate a pretty simple test right here. This is what a practice test looks like. And most of these are multiple choice questions. This is what a true or false question looks like. So I've completed the practice test, so I can see what questions I get right, which ones I get wrong. If I get a question wrong, I can click chat about this question and then go to Sparky on the right and say, hey. So I asked him, hey, why is my answer wrong? And we can go back and forth with Sparky and kind of find out what we did wrong and then why the correct answer is indeed the correct one. So this is great for doing a test and then seeing what you got wrong and then obviously kind of revising your error. So that's kind of how our tests work. It's my favorite feature. A couple more of our really kind of core features are our audio recaps features. So for students who are audio learners, they can generate a podcast from any of the material they upload. So if we click from material, you can choose the length of the podcast. So the default is around 6 minutes, but we have up to 45-minute long podcasts. So I think that's the longest that I've seen on any platform. And you can kind of tailor what type of audio recap you would want it to be. So an audiobook, a podcast, a lecture, a summary. So I'm going to click an audiobook because I do like listening to those. So I'm going to create it off of this PowerPoint, and then you can customize the audiobook, the tone, and how it's kind of read to you as well. So this one might take a couple minutes, but in the meantime, this is what it would look like to listen to as well. So that's our audio recap feature. One of our kind of experimental features that we've just released is our kind of explainer videos. So you can kind of generate a AI generated video explainer off of either material or just a prompt. So for students who say, hey, I want to learn about the Krebs cycle and give me an AI generated video, you can do that. So these are all the ones that some students have made in the past. One of the final things I want to show off is our insights page. So I'll just go over what the insights page is. So essentially, we can break down within a topic a student is working on, what the strengths and weaknesses of a student while working in the study set. So the AI will be able to identify, hey, you are kind of proficient in these few topics. These are the topics you're struggling with, and you can kind of take that as a student and go work on the things that you're having trouble with versus kind of skip over the stuff that you already kind of know. So yeah, so that was kind of like a quick overview of our platform. So thank you. Yeah.